Well, hello everyone. All right, so as you saw, the last video I went fishing. Okay, for this video, I am making what they call Indian candy. Let me see it. Smoked Indian candy jerky fish. So it sounds like a pretty cool recipe. It's gonna take me 2 days to make it. I gotta make a brine, then I gotta soak the fish in the brine, and then you take it out of the brine, you let the fish dry in the fridge, and then you smoke it on the smoker. So I'm gonna make the video, but it's gonna take some time. As you can see, I got some heat today in my face. But anyways, we're gonna start off over here with so I gotta put everything in the pan and bring it to a slow simmer and then cool it down. So let's do that. All right, so like I was saying, we're gonna add in sort of half a cup of pickling salt, and then we'll stir that up. Got a wooden spoon right here. So I'm not heating it up yet. I'm just trying to, because I got to put an egg in here to see if it floats. I know I have enough salt. So we can grab an egg. There is. Oh, I didn't know that. All right. So we'll set an egg in there. And we have plenty of salt. She's a-floating. Perfect. I'll set that in that pan for now. Okay, and then it says to add the brown sugar. And then we got to bring it to a simmer. I'll stir that in a little bit. Okay, so we bring that to a simmer. And then we'll add in, but their recipe calls for maple syrup. And it says use real maple syrup. Well, I'm using pecan syrup and a little bit of walnut, what was it? Maple walnut syrup, and then some homemade Maine maple syrup. So I got a little bit of a mixture, but it's mostly the pecan syrup that my mother just made the other day. So that should be interesting. So once this gets to a simmer, we're gonna let that cool down, and then I can put everything else in and mix it all together. And then we can add the fish. So let's get there. All right, we got that at a simmer. Now we shut it off. And I gotta let that cool down. And then we add the rest of the ingredients. All right, now that it's cool, I can pour in the syrup, pecan syrup. And yes, I left the pecans in it. Just a little added flavor. And then here, this is honey. We gotta stir that all together. And that is that. And then we'll pour it over there. I got a bowl already. So I'll take this over here. She's doing something with zucchinis that she just got. Alright, so we'll pour this in a bowl.
Those are some hot peppers. Those are some hot
Smells
peppers.
good. I didn't taste it, even though it's probably salty. It's a very interesting flavor. It's just like I said, it's salty and sweet. Interesting. Okay, now, I'm gonna set you here for a second. I got crushed red pepper. We're gonna put a little bit of that in there. And that's it. I need my wooden spoon.
I almost have enough.
I'm just gonna get that all mixed in. And then we're gonna add the fish, which she'll grab me because she's right in there. That's the bass I caught, that's in the fridge. And then we got some other fish. What would you say? Fall fish?
It's sable fish.
Sable fish. And that was...
And then a couple of albacore tuna.
Well, albacore tuna and sable fish. But this is my bass that I caught in my video. And I got it in like strips. I'm just gonna throw it in there. And it's got a brine. I might need a little cutting board because some of it I didn't cut into strips. And then it's gonna sit for 24 hours. Yeah, I gotta cut a few more of these and cut a few more of these.
Use this to cut on.
Got my knife right here. I don't know if you can see me. Oh yeah, you can see. Basically all I'm doing is just cutting it into strips. God, that's the worst thing ever. Cutting on metal. Oh. Yeah, but you want it to be in strips like this. And this, like I said, is bass. Which off those two little bass, I got quite a bit of meat. It's all in how you fillet it. There's strips. Okay. And then I'll get all the other fish opened up and we'll drop that in. Alright, so I got it all chopped up. This right here is the sable fish, and I got it in long strips. So that's sable fish. It's going in with the bass. And then this right here is salmon. And that's all going to go into the brine, and it's going to sit in the fridge overnight. And then tomorrow we'll take it all out. I gotta stir it every 3 to 4 hours. But tomorrow we'll take it all out of there and put it on drying racks, and then it will dry for 24 hours in the fridge. And then we smoke it. Well, I guess this is a Indian recipe, according to that thing I was reading. Okay, so now we got that all done. I'm gonna put that in the fridge, and we'll wait 24 hours. Hope you guys are enjoying, and we'll see you in 24 hours. Alright folks, it's been 24 hours and this is what we come up with. I'm going to put them on drying racks, let it dry for 24 hours, and then I'll smoke it tomorrow. So that's basically what I'm doing right now, is just putting it on this rack. And you can see this is the bass. It's like turned a totally different consistency. It's like hard. This is salmon, and this is the, I don't know what you call it, fall fish or something. Fail fish. Sable fish. All I'm going to do is just put another rack on top. And that will dry for 24 hours, and then we will smoke it. And I bet you it's going to be delicious. I really feel like it. 3 different types of fish. Sorry about the noise, I'm making some chicken nuggets because I'm hungry. No, they're not dino nuggies. Some more bass. That bass turns out like the brine made it hard as a rock. Pretty
crystallizing.
Yeah, look at it. It's like almost clear.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's different fish too. You
Fresh.
get saltwater fish in there, and you get freshwater fish in there.
Right. You're cutting off my light, mother.
Sorry.
Excuse you. But yeah, that's basically all I'm doing is you let it dry 24 hours and then you smoke it. Don't ask me why. I figured you could just take it out of the brine and smoke it, but the recipe calls for it to be dried first. Bass. I don't know, I think the bass is going to be good. I can't fit them all on this rack. A lot more fish than I thought. That's that. And now I'll put it back in the fridge and we'll let it dry for 24 hours and then we'll smoke it. All right, folks. So the fish was in the fridge. It dried for 24 hours. Now we're here in the smoke room and I got the fish on the smoker. We're gonna let that smoke for a while. So we'll see you as soon as that's done. And here is the finished product, folks. Some Indian candy fish jerky. Let's try it. That's a little crunchy, but it tastes good. That's good. That's bass I'm eating right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed this whole process. Let me try a piece of salmon. That's good. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Try making some yourself. It's worth it. See you later.